What's up guys, Shawnthebro here, and in today's episode of the fighting game tutorial series, we are going to be going over auto combos. So auto combos are one that you guys had asked me to cover, and auto combos are essentially if you continuously press one button, you will perform a combo without having to add in other manual inputs or presses. And these are good for both beginners and because you can start an auto combo and transition into something else. So you can start a nice easy combo, then transition into something for more damage. So in this episode, I'm going to be using my medium attack, and you can see if I spam my medium attack, nothing happens. However, if I am to hit my opponent with the medium attack and then press the medium attack again, I will go into a second and then a third hit. So I will continuously press the medium attack to trigger different parts of the auto combo. So this is my full auto combo that you see here. If I do not spam and I just press the button twice, my medium attack button twice, I can actually perform only the first two hits of the auto combo instead of doing the entire auto combo. So this is just a nice way to chain attacks together by pressing a single input. From there I can of course chain other things together, or I could chain into the auto combo. For example, I can use my light attack, cancel into my medium, and then go into the auto combo. So before we hop into this episode, if you want to get caught up in the series, I will link you to the entire playlist right here in the top right corner. You can check out everything we've done to get to this point. Alternatively, you can check out this episode right here in the top right corner, which is the episode where we first set up combo logic, which we are going to be building on today. To get started in today's episode, we're going to go into the code, and specifically we want to go to our F command structure. In this structure, I want to determine if the command has the ability to auto combo. Now, we have commands set up in our command list, and it's very simple. As the character presses inputs, if they line up with any of the required inputs for a command, then they can execute that command. And so it's quite simple, but the auto combo is a little bit different because it's not a specific command that we execute. It is a continuous button press that brings us to the next step. Some people call these combo stairs or auto combo levels. So as you're attacking your opponent and you continuously press your button, you're going to the next level, you're executing the next attack in the auto combo. And so I want to know in my F command structure, this is where all of our commands are set up, if this command has an auto combo. Since my light, medium, heavy, and special attacks are commands in my command list, I can tag them as having an auto combo if they have one, and then the character can then execute the appropriate animations and attacks when the player presses that button over and over again. So I've added a boolean to the F command structure that is the U property of the same type as all the other variables in the structure, which is edit anywhere, blueprint read write, so we can access it in the blueprint and change its value, and it has a category of move data. Again, that is boolean has auto combo. Now I also want to add an integer to keep track of where we are at within the auto combo, or where we are at within the combo stairs, so we know how far along we are and how many more we can do before we've reached the final level. I've called this int auto combo level. So it is the current level of the auto combo based on how many attacks have landed and how many times the input has been pressed without exiting the auto combo. Gave this one a U property of edit anywhere in blueprint read write, so we can access it in the blueprint and edit its value as well. And then gave it a category of combo, so it fits in line with something like the combo counter and the combo logic. Now once we make this variable, we want to make sure that we set it to the default value in the constructor. So if we go into our fighter template character.cpp and scroll down to where we set all of our default values, we want to make sure that we set our auto combo level to 0. We start at 0 because we haven't landed any hits, we haven't used the move, so we're not in the auto combo yet. Remember that this is a generic auto combo variable, so you may have different auto combos for different buttons, and if you do, that's perfectly fine, because when we transition from one to the other, we will reset this value, and so we will never transfer incorrect data when going between auto combos. This is generic and will work for all of the auto combos that we set up in our game. You may only have one, but you may also have more than that. Because of the way we're handling this and making it generic, we can actually just increment this value and update it every time the character lands a hit if the hit came from a command that has the ability to auto combo. So that's what that boolean that we added in the F command structure is mainly for. So if we scroll down to our take damage function, As always, this function is quite large at this point, but there's only one thing we want to add today, so it's pretty easy to find. We want to find where it says other player has landed hit is true. Here it is, so other player has landed hit equals true. Let's take a look at where this actually is in terms of the whole function. So within our take damage function, we have a check to make sure that we're not in any sort of super move that has some specific or special things about it that normal moves don't have. And assuming we're not in that, we make sure that the character was unable to successfully block this attack, meaning they've fully taken damage for the attack, or basically the attack has landed. Then we do some logic to see if the character was counter hit, so if they were attacked during their attack startup state. Whether they were or weren't, it doesn't matter, because that logic is going to eventually combine, and now all of this logic is generic for whether it's counter hit or not. We're setting our stun frames, and then eventually we check to see if the other player is valid, and if the other player is valid, we were setting other player has landed hit to be true, because at this point, the character has landed the hit that they were executing. They have landed their attack. And so if they've landed their attack, that means that we can increment the auto combo level, assuming that the command that they used for that attack has the ability to go into the auto combo. So we're adding a very simple if statement here. We're just going to check to see if the other player last command used .has auto combo. This does pretty much exactly what it sounds like it would do. So the last command used is a variable we have to keep track of the last command used by the player. We can use it for multiple things, such as the ability to cancel out of moves, but here is another case for it. Whatever move that was used last, assuming that it has landed and we are in the logic where the other player has landed the hit, then we can use that command to determine if it has an available auto combo. If it does, at this point we want to increment the other player's auto combo level. Remember, we are in the take damage function, so the character taking damage is not the one that landed the hit. So the other player is the character that landed the hit, thus we're checking other player last command used .has auto combo, and then we're incrementing other player auto combo level. That's what the two plus signs after a variable mean. Just means that we're adding 1 to the variable. So for every hit, we'll add 1 to it. So say we have 3 attacks in our auto combo, like I do for my medium attack. We start at index 0. When we land our first hit, we go to index 1, which is our second attack in the auto combo. And then if that lands, we go to index 2, which is the third attack in our auto combo. Then it finishes. Now once that is complete, we can go into the animation blueprint, as that is actually where most of the logic is going to be. Because the auto combos can be very dependent on the animations and the inputs that are given by the user. So they can change vastly by game, and they can change vastly by character. So we're going to have a lot of specific things we want to add to the animation blueprint to make sure everything is working as intended. So in the editor now, I'm going to go to my mutant AnimBP, and we want to set up all of these states in our state machine. So I know this is messy, but the main ones we care about are the idle to medium attack, which we've already set up in the series. Idle to medium can be triggered if the command has been used to trigger the medium attack, which in our case is just the medium attack input or button, and the character is not moving, because if they are moving, they have directional inputs for these medium attacks as well. Now, once we entered the medium attack, we couldn't go anywhere from there except back to idle. So medium attack would return to idle once the animation had completed. Going from idle to medium attack, we call start attack transition, which is where we do certain things like disable the ability to use other attacks and disable the ability to move. But then going from medium attack back to idle, we call end attack transition, which is where we reset a lot of this data and clear up any lingering data that we don't want, such as old hitboxes that are no longer relevant, and other variables that were set that also are no longer relevant. We've used these a lot throughout the series, but I'm just reiterating that, because we are going to have to use them today in our new states as well. So going from there, what I've done is I've added 2 new states called Medium Auto Combo 1 and Medium Auto Combo 2. So I'm using my standard medium attack that I've already had in the series, and I've added 2 other additional hits to that to form my full auto combo. So you can right click, hit add state, and name it whatever you want. Then, once you have your states, go inside of them and put in new attacks. I am actually using my medium left and medium right attacks, so they are my directional attacks, but I don't have to press any sort of direction. They will automatically play as part of the auto combo, and that's one of the great things about auto combos. You can perform extra moves that the character wouldn't normally play by spamming the same button. So you can get a little bit of a flashier move than you would normally from just continuously pressing one button and performing the same attack. So beginner players in particular will really enjoy what they were able to pull off. Now, as medium attack could go to idle, so can each state of the auto combo. Again, the auto combo does not automatically trigger once we spam the button. We have to make sure that we press the button after each hit landed to keep the auto combo going. And so because of this, at any point we can exit out of the auto combo and return to idle. So the same transition rule that we have from medium attack to idle, which is automatic rule based on sequence player and state, which essentially means once this animation finishes, if we have no other animations that we can take, automatically take this one. We don't have to have a rule in there. We don't have to fit any sort of certain requirements. Just take this transition. And so we want to do that for our auto combo states as well. So medium auto combo 1 should be able to return to idle at any point once the animation is finished, based on this automatic rule based on sequence player and state. Now, also like medium attack to idle, where we were using that end attack transition, the auto combo state should also have that. So medium auto combo 1 to idle also uses the end attack transition event, and medium auto combo 2 to idle also uses the end attack transition. So they'll both be automatic rule based on sequence player and state and have end attack transition the same as the medium attack to idle. Or in other words, whatever your medium attack had, make sure that your auto combo states also have that. Also, the transition events, the start transition events from the medium attack to each of the auto combo moves, and then every auto combo move to the next auto combo move, will have the same one that idle to medium attack did. So we're also going to line those up. So idle to medium attack uses the start attack transition. Medium attack to medium auto combo 1 also uses start attack transition, and medium auto combo 1 to medium auto combo 2 also uses the start attack transition. However, the actual transition rules change a little bit. You already saw the idle to medium attack. We had to use the correct command and we had to be in the default character state, but now it's going to be a little bit different. So from medium attack to medium auto combo 1, this is what we have. We checked to make sure that we were using the command, the same command that we were using from idle to medium attack, since again, auto combos result from pressing the same button over and over after landing each hit. And so if we use the same command again, sure, we press the same button, we can go to this if our auto combo level is correct. This is important because Unreal state machines can skip states quite easily. So if we try and use the exact same transition rule from medium attack to medium auto combo 1 and medium auto combo 1 to medium auto combo 2, we're actually going to skip straight from medium attack to medium auto combo 2. So we do need to make sure that not only have we used the correct command, but the auto combo level for the character reference is equal to 1. Remember, it will be incremented after the first hit from the medium attack, so it will be 1. And then if we land this attack, the medium auto combo 1, it will become 2. So you can probably guess what we're going to do in the medium auto combo 1 to medium auto combo 2 transition rule. But if we go into this, we want to make sure that we have used the same command, the medium attack, but the auto combo level is now equal to 2. And this is super easy to get. Basically, you drag off your character reference and get your auto combo level. Then you just do an equal integer, and then put in either 1 or 2. If we've used the command and this integer is equal, then we can go into that animation. Now at this point we have all of our animations set up, but we do need a way to reset our auto combo level. A simple way is to reset it on idle. You have a lot of different places you can reset it. You could reset it when returning to idle, you could reset it when taking damage, you could reset it when transitioning between moves, such as going from light attack to medium attack. You have a lot of different options. For my current setup, I only have to reset it when we return to idle. I don't have the ability to transfer from one auto combo to another right now, so it doesn't have to be reset between transitions or anything like that. But it should be reset when we return to idle, because either we finished the auto combo or we haven't completed the auto combo and no input has been given, so the player returns the idle state, in which case we also want to reset the auto combo level. For me, this is really easy. I have my idle state, and on my idle state, whenever the state is entered, I call a transition event called return to idle. So I always know when I have returned to the idle animation state. So in my event graph, if I go to that event, my anim notify return to idle, I was setting can move to be true and resetting the attack state to be none. However, at this point, we can also reset our auto combo level using our character reference. So quite simply, we can drag off of our character reference, type set auto combo level, and keep it at 0. Doing this will make sure that we reset it whenever we return to idle, so we'll never have an issue where we're skipping states or not able to go to certain states in the auto combo. Alright, that is everything done in the animation blueprint. We do have to do a few things on the command itself and within the character blueprint. So let's go to our library of BPs and let's go to our mutant command data. This is where I've set up all the appropriate information for every command that the character has. Here is where we will want to set the variable has auto combo. However, it won't show up just yet. Remember that this data table is actually using a different structure, a blueprint structure called F command details, not the standard F command code structure. And the reason for this is because we have certain things we want to do with our commands that we don't want to always be carrying all the data around for. For example, we have videos that we can play on a widget to display what the move looks like to the user on the command list. We don't want to transfer all that data every time we want to check our input buffer or our command list. So we made a blueprint structure that could hold all this data for us, and that's what this data table is based off of. So we need to go to our F command details data structure and add the has auto combo boolean in there as well. So once we get into our F command details structure, we can hit new variable to add a new variable as always, and I've made a new boolean variable called has auto combo. So type boolean, name has auto combo, and I've just moved it up to below can cancel. You don't have to put it here. I did match where it was in the code structure for convenience, but it's not required. That is just a organizational thing. Now once you have it in this structure as well, the mutant command data table will be able to set that has auto combo value. And we want to make sure we go to the attack that we're going to auto combo from, whatever state we have in the animation blueprint that goes to auto combo states. And we want to toggle the has auto combo boolean to be true. So for my medium attack, has auto combo is true. Additionally, I've set can cancel to be true as well, because we want to be able to cancel out of the first medium attack into the first auto combo attack, and then cancel from the first auto combo attack into the second auto combo attack. So we do want to be able to cancel the move into another. Even though it's part of the auto combo, we are technically canceling one move into another. So we want to make sure can cancel is also set to true. Now, the last thing we need to do is get the data from the data table to the actual character. And so if we go to our base character blueprint, the way we do that is in a function that I have called update character commands that we set up many episodes ago. In this event, I had logic where I was grabbing every single data table row and pulling the data from the data table, making a new command structure out of it, and then adding it to the character commands array on the base character BP. And so we just want to make sure that has auto combo is also being passed in. If you don't see the has auto combo on either the break F command details or the make command, you can click on the node and just make sure that the variable has auto combo is checked as pin on both of them, and then drag the one into the other. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. So now you should be able to implement auto combos in your project, and you can do more than one without causing any issues. Just make sure you reset your auto combo level if you're using the generic method like I am, so that it will work for any auto combo, but you don't transition to the wrong state or wrong level within an auto combo when going between one or the other. So anyway, guys, if this helped you and you enjoyed, please subscribe. It does more for myself and the channel than anything else you can do, and I just really appreciate it. I want to give a huge shout out to my YouTube membership and Patreon members and supporters. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. I'm always so grateful for you, and I am so thrilled to keep working on things you guys are excited to see. If you had any issues with this tutorial or any of my tutorials, feel free to join the Discord community. I'd be happy to help you out, and it's completely free. Like I said, guys, that's all I got, so thank you so much for watching. I'm Shawnthebro, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.